sign, simple sign, which is also called simule. We have seen this, a single flower. We have given two examples, hibiscus, datura. Simple simule, we have given example, jasmine. Here 3 flowers are present. After this, we have seen monocacial sign. It is again divided into helicoid. Single flower on the same side. Scarpioid. Single flower on different sides. We have seen, for these examples we have seen Drosera, Atropa. Here we have seen Solanum, Heliotropium, Heliotropium. Dicacial sign, we have seen at a time 2 branches. Again they also divide into 2, total 7 flowers is equal to 1 inflorescence. Here best examples, Dianthus, 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 Ipomea, Cleriodendron, Nyctanthus, teak. Several examples are there. Dicacial sign, Dianthus, Dianthus, Ipomea, Ipomea, Clereo, Clereo, Cleriodendron, Dendron, Nyctanthus, Nyc, Tanthus, teak, Tecoma, TAK, Tectona grandis. And finally, in the previous class, we have seen last one, that is polycacial sign. Polycacial sign. Here we have given the main axis terminates into a flower. It produces more than 2 branches. 1, 2, 3, 4. For example, 4 branches. Each and every branch terminates into a flower. So the numbering of the flower, this is the first number, second number. Now each and every one repeat the same type. It means each branch will carry the same 4. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Flowers. So they will ask questions. Numbering. First one all the branches, first branches are number 2, third branches are number 3, fourth are number 4. So here yesterday I have given question, if there are how many branches? For example, this is the main axis, remaining all are branches. This is the main axis, remaining all are branches. For example, this branch constitutes 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here 5, 5, 5. 4 5s 20. If a plant has 20 branches, how many flowers are there? 20 flowers plus 1 flower, 21 flowers. If the number of branches are 12, how many flowers are there? 30. If the number of branches are 10, how many flowers are there? 11. Means total number of branches plus main axis. This is logical type of questions. Examples we have given in the yesterday's class: calotropis, Nerium. So with this, the two basic types of inflorescences, that is racemose inflorescence and cymose inflorescence, are finished, completed. If a question comes like this, what are the basic differences between racemose and cymose? How many we have to write? Racemose, indefinite type. Cymose, definite type. What is meant by indefinite and what is meant by definite here? Indefinite means flower is not formed at the tip of the peduncle, that is axis of the inflorescence. So it will be always continuously growing. What is definite type? A flower will be formed at the tip of the inflorescence, so it will stop its growth. So first explanation, indefinite type, definite type. Second, acropetal order of flowers arrangement, basipetal order of flower arrangement. What is acropetal order? Large flowers and old flowers are at the base, young flowers and small flowers are at the apex. Acropetally. Here, basipetally, first old and large flowers at the top, apex, young and small flowers at the base, basipetal. 2 hour. Third one, if the peduncle is condensed, old flowers are at the outside, periphery, young flowers are in the center, centripetal opening. Here, if the peduncle is condensed, old flowers are at the center and young flowers are at the periphery. This is called centrifugal. So, these are the 4 basic types of characteristic features. We have already seen these and we have seen various subtypes. Now, special type of inflorescences. What are special type of inflorescences? Due to some modifications in the inflorescence, listen carefully. Due to some modification means changes. Due to some modifications in the inflorescence, the arrangement of flowers and opening of flowers is special. It is different than the normal. So, the inflorescence where some modification occurs, which results in the arrangement of changes in the arrangement of flowers and opening of the flowers. They show modifications. Modifications means changes in the arrangement of flowers and opening of flowers. remains special. So the arrangement and opening of flowers remains special. That's why they comes under they are called comes under special type of inflorescence. So simple definition. Special type of inflorescence means because of some changes. Let us see. And as per the scientific record, so many are there, but very few are studied as a part of syllabus for PUC standard or for any national examinations. They are first one, verticillaster inflorescence. I repeat, VERTI, VerticIllaster, verticillaster. It is a special type of inflorescence. Cyathium, CYATHIUM. It is a special type of inflorescence. Hypanthodium, a special type of inflorescence. Verticillaster, Cyathium, CYATHIUM, Hypanthodium, HYPANTHODIUM. So, out of so many types of special, they have identified three special type of inflorescence. First one, verticillaster. Why they are called special type? Because they are showing some changes in the arrangement of flowers and opening of flowers. That is a special character in some plants. First, verticillaster. Special type of inflorescence. This special type of inflorescence, it is found in family. It is found in family Lamiaceae. Lamiaceae. This Lamiaceae, Lamiaceae, is a new name. But its old name is Labiatae. Labiatae. This is old name. So, in the family which is called Lamiaceae, present or Labiatae, verticillaster, a special type of inflorescence is existing, is present, is seen, is found. What is this inflorescence? What are the characteristic features of this inflorescence? See here. Examples in this: Leucas, Leucas, Leucas aspera. Oshimum, Leonotis, Salvia. So in Leucas, example, the plant you might have seen everywhere, especially recently for the Ganesh Chaturthi among the below Patri. It is a type of Patri which is offered as prayer to the Lord Ganesha, and it is found everywhere. It consists of structures like this. Flowers, small flowers, so many crowded at every node. Here, this is a herb, medium sized plant. This a node, another node, another node. At every node, a pair of opposite leaves are present. See here, my dear students. At every node, a pair of opposite leaves, opposite, superposed, we have studied in the phyllotaxy. A pair of leaves, a node. And at a node, a knob-like structure is there. Knob-like structure, green colored, where so many small flowers are crowded in the form of a whorl, but it is not a true whorl, it is a false whorl. Whorl means completely surrounded, but it is not completely surrounding, a false whorl-like structure. That's why name verticel. Verticel means a false whorl-shaped. At every node, a pair of leaves and so many flowers, small flowers arise. As we go from base to the top, the size of the knot is large, medium, small. So if we go down here, a very large. So this is, if we take one node into consideration here, if we take one node into consideration. So for example, this is a node. And at this node, leaves are there. So in the axils of the leaves, imagine, this is a node. For example, this is the plant body. Imagine a pair of leaves opposite at node. See here. The inflorescence verticillaster, it arises initially like a dicacial cyme. See here, dicacial cyme. Dicacial cyme means always two. Dicacial cyme. Initially, it arises like a dicacial cyme. Gradually, it becomes monocacial scarpioid sign. This side, for this side, this is this side. Now this side. Now for this side, see here, side, this side, a whorl shaped structure at every node, initially dicacial, here one dicacial, two dicacial. Gradually it becomes monocacial, one monocacial. So in the form of whorls, they will surround the, so closely they were arranged, so closely they were attached, so closely. Monocacial scarpioid. Now I want to show this, a large one, again for convenience, initially dicacial. Dicacial means always two. This side also dicacial, always two. Now it becomes monocacial. What is monocacial? Scarpioid, one side, other side, one side, other side. One side, other side, one side, other side. So here, so they closely, they were sessile or subsessile flowers. Sessile means there is no pedicel. Maybe a small amount of pedicel is present. Because of this, they were looking like crowded structure around the node. They were looking like crowded structure around the node here and here. This type of structure, initially dicacial, and finally monocacial, dicacial, monocacial, scarpioid sign. So why it is special? It is special because of this type of opening of flowers, this type of arrangement, both dicacial and monocacial. And flowers are arranged in the form of a whorl-like structure. Remember this, you might have seen this plant, completely green plant, whitish color in some forest nearby. Large plants are there. Here orange taped flowers are present. Gigantia. Small flowers, leaves, node. This is small diagram, large diagram. Now question, how to write concept? Verticillaster, a special type of inflorescence found in family Lamiaceae or Labiatae, examples Leucas asimum. Here the inflorescence starts at every node having opposite leaves, initially develops like dicacial sun and finally monocacial scarpioid. Dicacial, two is called dicacial. So two dicacial cymes. How many monocacial cymes are here? How many monocacial cymes are here? This is one monocacial cyme. This is another monocacial cyme. This is one monocacial. This is another monocacial. Listen, how many monocacial cymes are there? 4 monocacial cymes are there. How many dicacial cymes are there? 2 dicacial cymes are there. Again, if they ask question, need question, in a verticillaster inflorescence, in a verticillaster inflorescence. If there are, listen carefully, by the end of the question you have to be ready to give answer. In a verticillaster inflorescence, if there are 8 flowers in a monocacial sign, then how many total number of flowers are present in that inflorescence? My dear students, to read, it looks big question, large question. They will give 4 options. And you have to identify which is correct option. Question is, in a verticillaster inflorescence like this, if there are 8 flowers in a monocacial sign, then how many total number of flowers are present in that inflorescence? Simple. 8 in a, why he will give in one? In a monocacial, 8 are there. 8, 8, 8, 8. 8 into 4, 32 plus. So wherever 34 is there, that is the correct option. Only thing is, my dear friends, listening the class carefully, identifying, maybe difficulty in my font size. Why? Because you are watching in the mobiles. It may be my font may not be, and maybe the script letters I used to write may not be easily catchable by the students. You cannot catch it. So I am going to change. Actually, I used to write this. I used to write like this. So simply for some students it may not be easily acknowledged. So I will try to write this type of sentences. Verticillaster inflorescence, total number of flowers in every sign plus 2. Simple, logical questions. So verticillaster inflorescence, a special type of inflorescence. On this, if they want to ask, they can ask so many questions. So many questions. In what is the type of phyllotaxy in Leucas? Opposite phyllotaxy, opposite superposed, pair of leaves always. Next we are going to study Cyathium inflorescence, second one. Only thing is, you have to be attentive during the class. What is this structure? If I ask a question, node, this is called node. On the axis. Second inflorescence, Cyathium. It is a special type of inflorescence. A special type of inflorescence found in Euphorbiaceae family. EUPHORBIACEAE. E silent at the time of pronunciation. Euphorbiaceae. Are you silent? Euphorbiaceae. Euphorbiaceae or Euphorbiaceae. Euphorbiaceae. Family members. Examples of euphorbia, euphorbia, poinsettia, poinsettia, euphorbbia. So in these plants, a special type of inflorescence called cyathium is present. Let us see this. This is small inflorescence here. The total inflorescence is covered by involucre of bracts, a cup-shaped structure, involucre of bracts. Oral view, from outside when we see, we will see some structure is coming out. This is called a female flower. Some other structures are present which are called male flowers. Inside, it is present inside, it is covered. A flower-like inflorescence. On this back, some structures are present which are called glands, nectar glands, nectar. Like school bags, how people will take bag, it is attached nectar glands. This is female flower. And these red color structures are called male flowers. The total enclosed is called involucre of bracts. What are these? This is total cyathium, a special type of inflorescence. A total is a special type of inflorescence. And for information to show here, this is like this, a sac-like structure, where a large female flower, here nectar glands are present. It means the inflorescence is enclosed here like this. Inflorescence is enclosed, and I want to show by cutting this sac longitudinally to show you how they were arranged. By cutting this sac longitudinally to show you how these are arranged, what are their characters. See here, when we cut longitudinal section, LS, longitudinal section of cyathium inflorescence, this one. Here. This is a single flower which is called female flower, and this female flower is not having any calyx, any corolla, any androecium. The most important thing. So whenever if any flower is not having sepals and petals, what is sepal? Calyx. What is petal? Corolla. If any flower is not having sepals and petals, such a flower is called achlamydeous flower. In a flower, if sepals and petals are absent, not present at all, no sepal, no petal, and a flower is represented by only gynoecium, such a flower is called achlamydeous, Deous. In a flower, sepals and petals are absent. Such a flower is called achlamydeous flower. So, my dear students, in this cyathium inflorescence, in the center, there is a large flower. This large structure is called stalk or pedicel. Stalk of the flower. What we call stalk of the flower? Pedicel. So pedicel is very long. That's why it is coming out of the involucre of bracts. And this is achlamydeous flower. It means this flower is not having any calyx and corolla. And it is a female flower. Female flower means it is represented by only pistil or carpel or gynoecium. So this is a flower, but generally if people are not having biology background, they cannot understand, they cannot imagine that it is a flower. It is a flower. And it is surrounded by so many achlamydeous. Achlamydeous means no sepals and petals, and they were represented by only stamen. Only stamen. See here, one flower here. It is nothing but one stamen. Another flower here. Stamen. Another flower here. Represented by stamen. So every flower represented by only stamen, and there is a difference in the size of these stamens. Why, sir? As I have shown you now, just it is having a structure like this. See here, my dear students, and we want to show this. The difference is there in the cavity, this. So some are found here, they were coming out, some are found here, they were inside. So because of this distance, each and every flower is a male flower. Male flower. Every male flower is represented by a single stamen. So, a single female flower, but so many male flower, and every male flower is represented by a single stamen. It means one stamen is equal to one male flower. It is also not having any calyx and corolla. So they were also, so both female flowers and male flowers are not having sepals and petals, a special character. And they were arranged They were arranged in scorpioid cyme. Scorpioid cyme means zigzag manner. Some are small, some are large, and they will open centrifugally. Centrifugal means cymose character. Scorpioid, cymose character, a special character. Centrifugal opening. Scorpioid cyme arrangement. Hence, there comes under special type of inflorescence. And all, so questions, get ready to give answers. Large stalk is called pedicel. Female flower only one, male flower so many. Both male and females do not possess any calyx and corolla, and all are surrounded by involucra bracts. On the bracts, what is there? Like school bags, nectar glands are present. Nectar glands are present. This female flower is called having three carpels, which is called tricarpellary. And all the three carpels united together and appears like a single. 1, 2, 3. Three carpels are present, but they are looking like a single carpel. Tricarpellary, syncarpus. My dear students, these terms could be studied only when we enter into the flower. Because we have to observe what is pistil or what is carpel, what is meant by monocarpellary, bicarpellary, tricarpellary. But when we are going to teach the flower, we are discussing this directly, detailedly. Character is female flower, only female flower, single. Now question, need question. The ratio of male to female in Cyathium. The ratio of male to female in Cyathium. Many is to? Out of the 4 options, many is to